So it's now been 11 weeks since that last journey Dec and I took. This weekend they have like an open weekend at the natural burial ground where they can help you if you want to plant a tree or bulbs and whatnot. So I've come down here to just try to neaten up Dec's grave so that tomorrow I can plant some bulbs and stuff that I'm allowed to plant, because one thing I'm sure Dec wouldn't have realised, and I definitely didn't, is you're only allowed to plant stuff that is native to a British forest. So even that lovely vase that I made, although it was made out of willow and everything, it's because you wouldn't apparently find it in a forest as it is, I'm having to take it down. So it's hard because obviously it's such a beautiful idea, a natural burial. In this area is so gorgeous, but there's lots of things you can't do that you could do at a normal graveyard. But that's another reason that makes it so beautiful. There's, it's not full of fake flowers or, which is still lovely, but it is very natural. I've had a bit of a rubbish morning this morning. I was driving Dec's van and I put on the heater for the rear window, or for both windows, and I heard about 5 minutes later almighty bang and the windows cracked. And because that was Dec's pride and joy, I just felt horrendous. Like, he's entrusted me with his van and that goes and happens. I've also had a bit of this week I'm trying to sell things just because of stuff that still needs to be paid for. And I'm selling a chair that was in Dec's bedroom, but the reason I'm okay selling that is because it doesn't hold any good memories. It holds memories of nurses and carers falling asleep on waking nights. One even had an epileptic fit, which obviously wasn't her fault, but she was sat on that chair and Dec was in bed and he woke up to her having an epileptic fit and he was rolled facing her, and there's nothing he could do. He just had to watch and try to shout me. Luckily, although I was asleep upstairs, I heard him and came running down. So I'm trying to sell that chair, and it's also a sofa bed. It's like chair bed. So I pulled it out just to get loads of photos of it. And when I put it back to a chair, I noticed something on the left arm of it, the arm nearest to Declan's bed, and there was this. And I know that Dec can't magic up stuff, but someone has obviously dropped that at some point over the years. But the fact that it fell out of the mechanism of the chair and fell nicely on that armrest, to me it was a little message from Dec, because it is like half my heart is with him in heaven, and maybe only half of his is up there because the other half is with me. I was just so lucky to be Dec's mom, and I just can't even put into words just how blessed to be on that journey that I had with him for nearly 25 years, and to get to experience a real angel on earth, because I've never met anyone like him and I can't see that I ever will. He really is incredible. So I want to plant a tree here. Again, it has to be native to this country, so if any of you guys have any suggestions as to a tree that would be fitting for Declan to be up here in this beautiful area, please leave a comment below, and hopefully between us we can come up with the right tree.